guys about it. You just saw it.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, I saw a YouTube video about the place, and I looked at it a while back ago, and I noticed that it was there.
Oh,
Yeah, it was just like a friend of mine had told me about it.
Okay.
So we figured we'd come up and like explore it and everything. You got all your stuff? Okay. I'm just about packed up. All right. I'm coming. There we go.
Is this how you walk in here?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Get back out. Same way I come in. Hey, I did it.
It's over behind that building there.
I think the best way to get to it.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I don't know the best.
I think
way
you have to
out.
like climb over the rubble over here. So I'd almost say we carefully come over this way.
Dude, you're just doing your job. It's cool.
No, you would. Yeah, we
I
understand.
want to be respectful. I'm not here to cause problems. You won't see that trip back here again.
No.
We have another guard here too. I don't think he does a very good job at that.
I mean, you're probably the first, because we do this like urban exploration kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're probably the first security guard I've ever seen literally go into a building to come find us. Usually I've always understood they'll call for like police backup or,
When was the last time you guys two were here?
I've never been here.
2 weeks ago. For me,
2 years ago?
2 weeks ago. You might have been were you the guy, I parked my car over here and
It was on a
in the driveway and you're like, well, if you come back, you need to park on the street.
You guys driving the gray Honda?
I had a black Ford
No, he's
Focus.
asking if he would.
What you had.
What state bags?
North Carolina?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that was you.
That's on the right side of this.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the chain link.
I appreciate
But
you.
we won't come back. If you say don't come back, we'll come back.
Yeah, so somebody had busted this and pulled it off, and we drove
it's
by.
basically off. You just kind of right on through.
It's I don't know what they did. We'll get out of here. So yeah, I don't know if you gotta fix that or something.
I don't know when that happened.
I mean, that's what 2 weeks ago when I was here. That's where what I found.
This whole time I haven't really noticed it. But yeah, I'll be sure to take a picture of it and send it to the property owner.
Owners, yeah.
Well, I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, a lot of idiots
Police.
been in there already with tagging and all that crap.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, people probably don't expect someone to come over here. Like an actual security guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hell, like I said, the other guy, just in my opinion, I'm not here when he's here, obviously.
Yeah.
But hell, I feel like whenever he is here, he does really do a very good job at it. But then again, though, he's kind of fat. I'm not.
Yeah, it's not the easiest to go slipping into buildings and stuff.
But then again, though, it gets kind of boring sitting inside the office all day.
Yeah.
So
There's an
Well, plus,
office
like, I
here?
used to do security, and there's.
yeah, right, cars parked.
Oh,
dang.
okay.
You guys use the old
Or
college security office,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yes.
because I used to
That's
do
pretty cool.
security, and like when it comes to generally, they say like with trespassing or with anything where there might be a situation that you can't just barge in alone. Like basically, you have to report it to the police or whatever to like pretty much ask, or if you get in contact with people, be like you need to go.
Yeah.
And then report it or whatever. So I mean, yeah, I saw your light bouncing around whenever you first went in that theater. I'm like, dude, there's somebody here.
Did you guys hear me come in when you guys were first on stage?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I thought I heard some sound, and maybe I just assumed it was the door. And then he went up to actually try to shut one of the doors a little better, and we didn't hear nothing. And then we was screwing around with our lights and trying to take pictures and everything. And then, like, just before you came in, like, I saw that shimmer of light, and I was like, that's not one of ours. And then I saw a human shadow, and I looked over at him. I said, dude, there's somebody in here.
Oh,
I was like, who are you? I assumed you either were probably their security or maybe a squatter or something. But
what's a squatter by definition?
my understanding, it's
someone-
basically somebody who lives in an abandoned building, and I've heard of
I
like
don't know what the
squatters'
definition
rights
is.
where it's basically like a homeless person or a
I doubt
transient.
there's that in Virginia.
I don't.
You think there's squatters' rights in Virginia?
I've just heard of squatters' rights. I don't know what the actual provision is for it, but I
Well,
know.
because I hadn't actually heard that term in my entire life, like 28 years, until maybe a week or two ago. I was watching a YouTube clip of a trial from the Judge Judy show.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I know, like, even the first month and a half I was here, that house right there, the side door was always unlocked, and anybody could sneak in there.
Yeah.
But
Dang.
it was maybe like 2 weeks or so ago. One morning when I got here, I tried going in there. I couldn't get in, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know who'd locked it, or if someone locked themselves inside or what.
Yeah.
I called my boss and I was like, "Do you know how this happened, or do you know when this happened?" And he was like, "No." He was like, "Even over the last 3 days when you weren't here," he was like, "The other guard didn't tell me anything about it either."
Yeah.
But that's what made me assume, once again, like I said to you guys earlier, that's what made me assume, he doesn't really do it around and shit, like he's actually supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's squatters generally, like you can go in that library right there in the front entrance. There's a shopping cart full of old stuff. Like you find like old food supplies. I mean, they basically just take residence in buildings. Sometimes they're drug addicts. Sometimes they're just transients who don't want to live in society, or they're homeless or whatever. I mean, I've run into squatters while urban exploring, and most of the time it's just kind of one of those, like, I'm just here exploring, and they're like, I'm living here, and it's like, if I'm making you uncomfortable, let me know, I'll leave. It's like, I'm not trying to get into your personal space. You didn't see me, I didn't see you.
Yeah.
Of course, you never know. I mean, obviously, in this world nowadays, I mean, it could always be somebody that pulls out a gun, or some tweaker that wants to, rip your head off and chase you down the halls or whatever. But,
Yeah. Well, but I mean, hell, I've always been told, ever since I've been here anyway, if something like that were to happen, then not to get physical, but here's the thing. If somebody were to get physical with me, I've always got my flashlight.
yeah. Well, you got to be able to defend yourself.
Well,
but-
most of the people coming around here ain't here.
Yeah, I mean, like guys like us, we're
They just
Yeah.
just curious dorks that you say you watch YouTube. Like I have a YouTube channel, and that's what I do is I infiltrate abandoned places. We don't break in, we don't disrespect stuff, we don't damage property. Technically, it can be illegal, and technically it can be dangerous. But we just like taking pictures, doing videos, looking at unique, like that pool out there. It's pretty cool. The pipe organ in the theater.
I didn't realize it was back there.
That's cool. It's so huge.
When did they demo? Oh well, you said you just got
Yeah.
here 2
Yeah.
months ago, so you don't even know. I'd like to know why they demoed it and literally left a pile and just pulled out. They're like, we're done.
Because
We're
I
not doing
thought the
anything more.
fire was partially over here, but there was obviously a fire in the library.
Yeah.
That was back in like 2 years ago, I think.
Well, I mean, I know 3 weeks ago, I came over here and I walked the entire property, and I was standing up there on that pile of rubble, or maybe not literally standing right on top of it, but I was right next to it anyway. And there's the car that was driving by, and I only knew this because I came across a guy out here like last week, and he asked me, he was like, "Hey, last week," he's like, "Hey, last week, sometime in the afternoon, were you that one guy who was standing up there on that pile of rubble?" I was like, "Yeah, probably." I was like, "Why do you ask?" And he's like, "Oh, well, me and my friend were driving by, and I saw you standing up there, and I was like, holy shit, there's some guy over there."
I wonder if it was 2 weeks ago, because like I came in, like I said, like I parked over at that house over there,
Yeah.
and then I come in, I infiltrated here, and then I went around the library. I kind of went through there and did a video and did the gym and all that shit. And then when I was leaving, I was coming up this way because I just got out of the theater, and I was up on that rubble. And then I kind of, I came back down and everything, and I left. I mean, I don't know that anybody saw me or not. It could have been me, but yeah. And then like you kind of came out of nowhere. It seemed like you were like parked back here, or maybe you were doing rounds or something.
Yeah.
But you came out like kind of behind me, and I turned around. And you're like, is this your car? It's like, yeah, it's my car.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate you
Yeah,
being
no
Yeah,
problem.
cool
thanks for
about it.
looking out. And,
You, I promise you won't see us back here.
Yeah.
All right.
We won't come back. So
All right.
we'll do. And you have a good weekend.
Yeah, you guys do. Thanks.
yeah, be safe, man.
Which way did we walk from? Was it over here?
Yeah.